Hi there. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Mike, and this is It Ain't That Bad, where I talk about and share the realities of getting older, living on Social Security, and retirement. Today, I want to talk about why I retired on Social Security alone, broke, and how I got here. In my last video, I had a few comments from people wondering why I decided to retire on Social Security alone with no savings. So I thought I would make a video explaining how I got here. So grab a cup of coffee and let's get into it. Good stuff there. When I retired, it definitely wasn't part of a plan. I wasn't planning on it, but life happened. You know, retirement was supposed to be the reward for decades of work, travel, hobbies, peace of mind. But what if your savings ran out or never got started? If you're struggling in retirement, you're not alone. Here's what happened in my case. I was working for a casino in Central California as an entertainment producer, producing live concerts and events. I was having trouble dealing with the long hours and the stress as I was turning 60. Show days were 18-hour days, and that just got to be pretty hard to handle. So I decided to go back to basically being self-employed as a freelance sound guy and moved back to Las Vegas, where the cost of living was much more manageable. So I went back to my life as a freelance sound guy and a musician. I was actually working out pretty well. I was able to pick and choose what jobs I wanted to take, and I was able to make enough to survive on. Then along came something that I certainly did not have on my bingo card. Actually, I'm pretty sure no one did. A global pandemic that overnight shut down the entire world. Las Vegas and the entertainment industry were particularly hard hit and changed forever. So, after a couple of rough years, I reached my full retirement age. By this point, it was getting even harder to keep up with the pace of the live concert audio gigs, so something had to change. I had very little choice but to make the decision to start collecting my Social Security. You just never know what life's going to throw at you. I still do a solo acoustic guitar and vocal gig at a couple of local wineries and some local assisted living facilities for some extra money. You know, actually that's really cool because I'm playing for the same people I played for 50 years ago, playing the same songs, so I didn't have to learn any new songs. But it's the same people, they're just in a different environment. Anyways, my days of doing concert audio are behind me. So before we get too far here, I got to tell you, I'm not a financial planner or an accountant or a CPA or anything like that, or an expert on retirement. I'm not giving advice. I'm sharing my own experience and my stories. We are all different. We all have different experiences and different circumstances. So you need to do your own research, make decisions for yourself based on your circumstances. With that said, I'm going to have to leave this for now because I'm out of time today. But in the next couple of days, I will post a new chapter and talk about what my budget looks like and how we're managing finances. So thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you could leave me a comment below. Let me know what your experience has been and maybe how you jumped off into retirement. I would love to be able to compare notes. And please consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out on future episodes. And with that said, I'm going to leave you right here. Have a good one. We'll see you in the next episode.